We're back at Winter Ramp, and this is Winter Ramp Behind the Scenes. I'm your host, Joe Reeser. Thanks for tuning in. I am here with very special guest, Catherine Mullins. And so we're going to talk a little bit about worship and some things that you can do there at home or at your church, wherever you're watching, to help while you're watching throughout this gathering. So, Catherine, first, I just want to know a little bit of background. Kind of, how do you prepare for an event? Obviously, this is the biggest ramp event of the year. How do you prepare for an event like this?
Well, obviously, a lot of times everybody kind of thinks, well, I've got to get the songs ready and all of that. And we do that, a month in advance usually, send them out to the band. But we get that over with so I can focus on the presence.
Yeah.
And, for me, it's one thing to sing songs, and anybody can sing songs, but when I can actually connect with the presence of Jesus and get close to hearing his heart and what he wants to say to the generations that are going to be here, that's my focus. And so for me, it's just getting away, it's getting in the Word, and it's just getting focused on what he wants to say and what he wants to do.
Wow.
Because the thing for me is all my security when I'm on stage, all of that comes from what God has said about me in the secret place, and and knowing what he wants to do to people there. So it's, yeah.
Wow. Now, the ramp is a lot about people experiencing the presence of God. We've
Absolutely.
even talked about this on the behind the scenes. And I'm sure there are people viewing that maybe have struggle experiencing the presence of God, maybe some people that have never experienced the presence of God. I know I've had seasons in my own life where that seems difficult. I think we all have. So for people that are in that position, maybe entire youth groups that are gathered at their church and they're really hungering to experience the presence of God to a greater degree, what would you say to somebody who's asking that question? What do I do to experience the presence of God?
Yeah. Well, one thing I would say, that the presence of God is for you and that you were created to experience the presence of God. And so many times we kind of think, well, it's maybe for them, but it's not for me. So knowing that it's the glory of God to hide a matter, but it's the glory of kings to search it out. And so we are on this beautiful journey of pursuing the presence of Jesus, but knowing that we are pursuing him, we also have to understand that there's a reality that he is pursuing us. And so coming in with this expectation of, yes, I was created to encounter, yes, because of the blood of Jesus, I'm worthy of that type of encounter, will completely change your perspective. And so what I would say is open yourselves up to that journey of encounter and know that regardless of sin and shame and condemnation, the blood of Jesus is enough to bring you into the throne room. So.
Awesome. Thanks for tuning in again. We're about to start service with Chosen. We'll be ministering here, and we'll have some more one-on-one interviews with you on Winter Ramp Behind the Scenes.